Hey YouTube, POD7 here once again with some more comic book stuff. Here we have Mass Effect Foundation number 2. Starting to lose a little bit of hope in this series. Quality is not so great, but I don't know. I guess I was just expecting more than it actually is. To be honest, I actually haven't read Jonah Hex number 23 yet, so I don't want to give my opinion on it. I imagine he has some kind of meeting with Batman, since that's kind of what they were leading up to in 22, and I don't even know when I'm going to get around to it. Same with Catwoman number 23. I just kind of set down the books because I knew I was going to be going to another comic shop later the same day, and I just ended up not reading it, so I'll get around to it before the next issues come out, I'm sure. Batwoman 23, just look at that cover, man. One thing you gotta say about Batwoman, it's always got a really great cover. So basically in this issue she takes Scarecrow toxin because she gave it to Maggie at one point, so she wanted to apologize by doing it to herself, and it was a pretty cool issue. Looking forward to the next one because that's where they finally have a confrontation with Batman. So here we have some Batwoman quest stuff. Injustice: Gods Among Us, number 6. This is the comic book tie-in to the video game, obviously, and Batwoman actually shows up, as you can see there. Let's see who else is there. Captain Atom, Black Lightning, or whatever he's called now. Black Bolt, I don't remember. Huntress is also in Injustice as well, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe they'll put Batwoman and Huntress out as alternate attire for Batgirl. That seems like the most likely thing they would do. Here we have Injustice number 8. I'm actually going to have to start looking through Injustice every month now that Batwoman has shown up, and she actually gets dialogue in this issue for once, so I took an extra picture of that. I honestly have not followed the plot whatsoever in Injustice. You see her fighting alongside Batman. These are the only two lines she has in the whole book. She says Batman here, and then what else does she say? Something like what the, or something in the next, you'll see in the next page. Here. Yeah, what the. Basically Superman somehow annihilated all the parademons that were invading and turned them all into ash. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really follow the story because I haven't played the game. And we're going to take a break from Batwoman quest stuff for some other new stuff. This was after I went to the other comic book shop. Here we have Batman Black and White, which is an amazing series. If you've never read any of the Batman Black and White stuff, basically it's one-off short stories, kind of 4 or 5 per issue, with different artists and authors. This one has Neil Adams, Chip Kidd, and a bunch of other people, so I definitely recommend it. The first 2 or 3 stories were definitely worth the $5 price tag. And picked up some more number 1s from Amalgam Comics while I was at the comic shop. Here we have Challengers of the Fantastic, which is obviously Challengers of the Unknown mixed with Fantastic Four. We have Magneto and his Magnetic Men, which is Magneto and Dr. Magnus mixed with the Metal Men and some other heroes thrown in that I'm not even entirely sure of. Yeah, and they're kind of not metal anymore, I think, or they're different elements anyway. They turn out to be, I think. Let's see, another X-Patrol number 1. I didn't know there were 2 different X-Patrol series. Maybe they were making fun of how many X-Patrol series there have been over the years. I don't know. So mostly the same cast. I didn't see there's too much history in Amalgam to go over it in a short video like this. I was pretty glad to get this one because Doctor Strange Fate is actually pretty important to the Amalgam story or event. So it was cool to find the #1, especially for 25 cents. Forgot to mention that the last couple videos, all the Amalgam titles I picked up were for 25 cents. So now we're back into the Batwoman quest. Finally got some more issues from her run in Detective Comics. I think I only need, let's see, 4 or 5 issues now out of the 10 that she was in. So yeah, this is part of the second story. She had the story with Alice and then the story with this guy who is called, what was his name? I can't remember off the top of my head, but he's kind of like Mr. Zsasz, or however his name is, the serial killer that always cuts a notch on his own skin every time he kills somebody. And here we have some miscellaneous Batwoman stuff. Picked up the White Rook Batwoman chess piece from the DC chess collection, which you will see a picture of here in just a minute. Basically, the white side is all, I think, is all heroes, and the black side is all villains. I can't remember. But yeah, I actually kind of thought the Rook was a fitting piece for Batwoman, because she's probably, as far as the Bat family goes, she's probably the second most capable, but she's always like one of the most overlooked heroes in the Bat family, or at least one of the least known at this point. This is just a size comparison in case that last picture wasn't very good. That's a Pop-Tart box that she's sitting next to, so it's pretty tall. About 4 or 5 inches maybe. So, and here we have the Batwoman HeroClick. I just randomly found it in at Prairie Dog Comics in Wichita, Kansas. It went for $5, which, you know, since I was in the store anyway, I figured I might as well pick it up. So, pretty short episode this time. I'm gonna try to do it every 2 weeks, maybe the end of every month if it's a slow month. So, like I said, this series was never really planned to be something regular. But anyway, if you liked it, subscribe, like, leave a comment of any questions you might have, and I'll see you guys next time. This is POD7 signing out.